this is one of those where you say seemed like a good idea at the time. Oh. Ah. Oh. Did you hear that, Johnny?
I'm so busy panting.
Something just growled over here.
Growled. Gold. It's not what we want to hear.
Oh, hang on. Just realised my mic's on the wrong thing. Right. This time. This does take you back in history. Imagine people approaching this castle, and they used to approach it from this side. Once we get there, we should be able to set up some kit and see what we find. Once we get there, we were told it was 10 minutes. It patently isn't. And watch your step, there's cow doodle in all directions here. Possibly sheep doodle too. Just got to find a track and try and stick to it. I don't know where those animals were you were talking about, Tony.
Well, he warned we. They're probably going to get we on the way back.
Happy day.
Is this what you can see from the road, this castle?
Yes.
It seems like we've walked really far back from the road, doesn't it?
We've walked miles in the wrong direction. What he said was go up to the peak, walk along the peak and then cross the field.
Right.
And we didn't do that due to cattle nervousness. Maybe just do that on the way back. Not too far now, I don't think. Oh, the ground is not great. Ouch. Every second step's a nettle. Can you see a better trail?
No, it seems to be getting longer here, doesn't it?
Yeah. Raptor territory again. Watch your hands on the nettles.
Glad I wore jeans.
Yeah, absolutely. Ouch.
Here's a path.
Oh, wow. How do you do that, Tony?
I just...
Oh, how does he do that?
Oh God.
What's the matter?
Now he died. Some... The sheep.
Sheep. Sheep.
There's more than one, there's about 10. Oh, there's loads here as well.
I'm not as big as a cow, but I'm bigger than a sheep.
God, they're everywhere.
Wow. Ow. Oh dear.
Yep.
Wow, you can see for miles up here.
More of them than us. Isn't it?
Certainly is.
We're going to get that castle there where they're going. Oh, they're inside it and everything, man, look.
Well, that's where we've got to be.
I'm only visiting for the night.
Oh, sheepdog everywhere up here. Oh. I'm in Kenny's car. Oh dear. How about this? How many people knew this was here?
It's certainly got the best view in the place.
You can climb to the top of that as well,
Yeah.
if you've got the bottle. Right, give me a couple of minutes to get my breath back, chase the sheep away. Let's get in. Cattle.
Yeah, they're inside.
Cattle.
No,
Sheep, man. Cattle aren't sheep.
no,
Come on, sheep.
we don't know what's in there yet.
Come boy, come boy. That's exactly the
There you go, now they're in. The dog's coming and getting round them up.
hang on. Let's send Tony in here first. And you.
This is what happens when you watch this thing on a Sunday. What do you used to call that on a Sunday? When they had the dogs and that?
Ah, yeah, with a shep.
Yeah.
They nearly always had a shep.
Oh, farming out there?
One man and his dog.
Oh, right, one man.
Go in there, Tony. I think there's still some sheep in, you see. I'm kidding.
Nah, it can't be anymore. Sure.
It's a very nah.
How about this?
If the sheep dart out of there.
We've got to set up stuff in here.
You know they're going to come back up here and surround us.
Just put that down on a step, Kenny. I don't think.
Oh, stairways up behind them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Ted. So I haven't even put a name for Ted, have we?
This is amazing.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, mate. Tell you what's going on.
Oh, you've got to put, yeah. That's Kenny with the Ted. We're going to put him down. Watch. Oh God, this is steep. Wow. Oh my God, look at the grate. Do I need to stand on that? Don't come here if you're scared of heights.
Find you a good one today?
Wow.
That's what I want. I'll just get the amplifier and I'll come up.
The views from here are absolutely amazing.
I know.
Oh,
God, I feel queasy up here. I feel like that grate's gonna collapse.
Do you only want to cross the fence and go up there? But that's too dangerous, isn't it?
Oh God, yeah.
One fall.
I wouldn't do that in this.
Really is. That's probably a good idea. Safety.
careful.
Yeah.
There's Ted. Hopefully, you'll be getting set off tonight.
The sheep is right here. How do you get down there though, to where that gate is and all.
I think you could go around the back, like.
Yeah.
So I think you can still get around.
That's not happy, is it?
Is there anything here? Touch our Ted. Is he working? Touch him on the hand. Yeah.
It's working. Look at that sky, man.
Let us know if there's anything here.
Who? The necromancer.
I'm not picking his mic up yet.
Well, look down there.
Your torch is out when you need it. Can you just over there?
I need it, right?
We don't need it.
Oh, I definitely don't need it.
Is there a room in there?
There's a big room across there with the gate on, but I'm trying to work out how to get in.
Probably over the wall and round. Tony, are we ready to start?
Yeah, whenever you, well, I've already started, so just need the
We've
necromancer.
already started apparently, yeah. Well, I knew that, but I mean start the show. All right, man. Oh, God, it's warm. Wow. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another one of our legendary ghost hunts. Tonight, we're in a place all to ourselves on the top of an incredible hill, a folly. Now, follies, you think, well, they've got no history. This particular folly was designed in 1755. It was in place 10 years after that as a full copy of a medieval castle. And there's a number of ghost stories that attach itself. One, a fairly innocent tale about a ghost that you see on the battlements at the top of the tower, and this is the very top of the tower, or at least that's where we're heading. And when you get right up to the top, you have a 360-degree view. Tony not keen on standing on the...
No.
No, I understand. But you can see the hills in the far distance. You can see the sky, and that's... I don't even want to look down.
No.
I'll take one step. Yet it's on this tower that the most famous ghost is said to be. I'll tell you that story a little bit later on. But we can set up traps here. We can use everything that we've got in there below us. Probably 300-400 yards away, there's a road. And we're going to put, I see Teddy's already in place.
Yeah.
Ready to go. What are we doing with the balls? Because there's a couple of other places to go, Kenny, if I can take you down and show you.
Yeah.
You see, if you go out, you know, around the side where you were, you can get
To there, I've just been near there.
to that battlement there.
To that battlement there, I'll put some on there. Yeah. Oh,
There's bats everywhere, yeah.
yeah, just on there.
And the entire castle perimeter
Yeah.
is your walk.
Brilliant.
Because you've got an amazing walk down there.
I've got a great walk. All I've done
What's your step?
started. You can get that now. Wow.
So come with us. We're going to be looking for a spirit tonight. If you see anything, catch it, screenshot it. We would love you to come with us and spot all the things that we miss. My goodness, look at this. How spooky is this? I know by the end of the night I'll be on my backside again. There's no question about that. But what a place. What a place. There's a chamber down here, Tony.
Yeah, I've showed it.
Oh,
I've been down.
Right. We've got a necromancer down there at some point. See what we get. Now, you know, we talk about this place as a folly, and I think people dismiss the whole folly thing because you think, well, if it's a folly, it's switched off. Did you hear that noise?
Yeah, that definitely came through.
It's switched off. At places like this, if you imagine this, well, don't imagine it, look at it. It is like a castle from Lord of the Rings. There's another battlement just over there. We'll have to see if we can get into that too. And this, when it was looking like a medieval castle, was used as a hunting lodge. And instead of sheep being around us, there was deer and woodland as far as the eye can see. All of the base of here, and there's an amazing crag over there, and that hill fort that goes back 1150 years BC that's just down there. It's incredible. So those of you that come and climb sometimes on these crags here, Rothley Crags they're called, named after Rothley in Leicestershire, where it was a centre for the Knights Templar. Whether they had any kind of connection with them, nobody really knows. But to spend that amount of money on a place like this, surely there must be something involved, you would think. I think I'm going to head down and have a look at that other.
About necromancing while you're on the move.
Got it. Better take my torch because it's starting. You'll fall over this kind of stuff, mate.
I know there's rocks everywhere.
Yeah, be careful.
Have to be careful.
So keep your eyes peeled, everyone. We will too. Yes, we know there's sheep. But what else is here? What? Talk to me. Turn back. We've just got here. We're not going to turn back. To be honest, on the way back, there's those woods that are said to have a story attached to them too. Come on, I'm in your castle now. Talk to me. Do you want to talk to me? If ever you're going to hear anything, you'll hear it tonight. What was that? Did you hear that? Like a tapping noise. I'm staring at the tower where one of the more famous ghosts is said to show himself. And that is a bit freaky, looking down that grill at about 15 to 20 feet below, and in every direction you're faced with inhospitable things. I'm standing on Scottish thistles, which is appropriate because this place was invaded before this castle was built by Robert the Bruce in 1314. Robert the Bruce had been attacking English forts all over the north, taking what he could, and his men camped here on the Tor, which is this upper bit. And if you look over there, you'll see that on the other side of that there's a circular hill fort. You can see the stone from the crags, Rothley Crags. Climbers come up here doing their thing. But Robert the Bruce and his men camped here before heading north to fight one of their most famous battles in a little tiny stream known as the Bannock Burn. And of course the Scots victorious. But this is where they camped, and it's said that there's so many nettles here, Scottish thistles, not just nettles. You see them? And it's said the reason that there's so many, and there's hundreds of them in all directions, was because of Robert the Bruce, who of course was originally from a French family, you have to remember. Going to try some more gadgetry, I think, up here as well, just around the front of this place. We've got to do those woods on the way back as well, Tony, mine.
Oh God, yeah,
They are the darkest, blackest woods I think I've ever seen.
I've just got the SLS on. There's a few little bits.
Is there?
Oh, there was. Mainly near the rocks.
You're picking up a bit, are you?
There's some like energy, you see.
Oh, there's bits. Oh, hell's teeth. What the?
That's a
Monster. Unless he's just near us.
yeah.
The hell's that? But there's energy in all directions. It's like he's playing drums.
Dancing
What the hell? But there's no.
on the bottom. You move the
Just
camera
needed-
around and there's-
Needed lighting up a bit, maybe.
Mhm.
That's amazing. I think we should maybe have a walk along the full site, because we haven't been up the top end
Yeah.
yet. Let's see what we get.
Something in the doorway, it looks like.
What?
Just literally in the doorway looking out. It was there and then it's gone.
getting anything, Ken? We've seen energy in all directions.
Have you?
Yeah,
That spot, I think more that spot than this spot.
the SLS is amazing.
A lot of bats coming near me. They've never hit me a couple of times.
Now the thing is, the castle goes in a circle. Have you found out where it goes from here?
Round the back, that's the end of it there. There's stones where it's, you know, like fell over down the back of that. But there's two sheep on the end of that crag there. Have you seen them? They're right on the edge. If they go any further, they're going to fall in, you know. You see it? Oh.
This goes right over the cliff. Did you hear that?
I can just hear the... Is it a plane?
There was like I heard that, but over there was like a high-pitched female voice. Now, when this used to be a deer park, and I mean loaded full of deer, thousands of deer, so that they were easy to catch and easy to kill. Be careful, Tony, that
Yeah.
goes right down. The man who designed this place, his name was Daniel Garrett, and he designed it, as I mentioned before, 1755. Then he built it. Now, Garrett was thrilled to be able to build this place. Whoops, because he loved hunting. It was his passion. So when he came here to build it, and who, if you're an architect, doesn't want to build a medieval castle? So he did. After he built it, he became friendly with Sir Walter Blackett from Wallington Hall, whose money is part of the Wallington estate. Now, long after it was built, they were still pals, because it was always good for an architect to hang out with rich clients because he get more work. That's exactly what he did. In fact, he came here every few months, and on one occasion, 3 weeks before he died, he was here hunting, killing the deer, bringing it back, having the servants cook it for him, tucking in with potatoes and carrots and all that kind of stuff. Best venison. Then he went off back home to the south, and he died. But just before he went home, he said to Blackett, "Why do you live at Wallington Hall? If I lived in a place like this, I'd live here all the time." And Blackett said to him, "Okay, you're welcome to come here anytime you like for the rest of your life. Feel free to come here. If you want to live at the castle, you can." And he said, "To be honest, I'm not even going to stop there. You can live in the castle, you can stay as long as you live, and even after you die, you can come back and haunt the place." And he thought that was hilarious. However, 2 weeks, 2 days after Garrett died, on the tower over the far side, Blackett came here. There it is. You can see it through the inside, Tony. Blackett was here. He rode up with his carriage, although the pathway is not there anymore. And he came to that tower, and he was looking up, and you got to remember this is before it was a ruin. And Blackett looked up, and right there on the edge where the metal stand is, he saw Garrett standing there, looking out like he did every time he came to the castle, looking at all the deer running in each direction and thinking, "That's my supper. I'll be having that in an hour or two." And that was 2 weeks, 2 days after Garrett died. Garrett's ghost was spotted on that tower. Now that's the nice ghost story. The unpleasant one I'll tell you a little bit later, but let's start seeing what we can see. See what gadgets we can use. I want to use the rods as well tonight. Going to head back across.
I'm just going to change this battery on the other camera.
Okay, mate.
The back flying back and forth.
Yeah, but you've got to watch out for a figure on top of there.
Right. I'm assuming that was a back.
And also, apparently what they say you've got to do if you come here, to summon spirit, you've got to shine a torch through the Crusader's cross. Have you found the Crusader's cross yet?
There's one there.
There's
Two.
There's two there, and there's one. Oh, there's a couple on that side too.
That's where I had the balls before. You didn't get anything up there one.
No. Shine a light through the Crusader's cross. I don't know which one they consider. They're all the same because they're slits to fire arrows,
Yeah, there's some across there as well, isn't there?
but they're built at a time when you hopefully wouldn't have to do too much of that. Although on saying that, it was the time of Cromwell, so there was a fair bit of argy-bargy. Right. Get set. Let's see what you get. That's the place to be. Oh.
Anybody watching, don't bite your nails. Not good.
No.
Oh, look! Look!
Look.
First time tonight. First time tonight. So it was this side, not that side. Is that right?
Yes.
Didn't want it there. Across there. And here. Straight away.
You were talking about don't bite your nails and it went off. I think they agreed.
I think they must have. Look! Again!
Don't bite your nails.
Wow.
Talk to it, Kenny.
Yeah. If you want to connect, if you want to talk to us, if you want to do anything, well, exactly here and show us that we're here. Just keep touching the ball, just light it up so that we know your energy. Do that so we know that you're here. We'll communicate with you. We'll use some gadgets that we've got where you can talk to us. If that's okay. Touch the ball and light it up. Stand back from you. Don't worry.
Seems every time we talk about biting nails.
Why biting nails? What do we do with biting nails? Scaredy cat. Scared? We're not scared. Oh!
What was that?
That thing is just
Was it an insect?
Yeah.
There's some insects here that are about
Oh, man.
2 to 3 inches long.
That hits right the chin. The camera would have got that, I bet.
Should we bite our nails?
Big. Right. That caught where we're getting nothing to here. Hang on.
What's what?
Ted, oh, Ted is still there. I couldn't see Ted there because you see the Ted, I think.
Where is he? Can you see him through there?
Up there, I think.
Yeah, he's up on the ledge in here, in there.
I thought he'd gone there. I'm thinking, where's Ted gone? Come on then. Let's go again. It's the first time tonight. It's eerie here, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's another one of them where there's a little. The moon's just overcast a little bit. Nice little cool breeze.
Come on, talk to me. If there's anybody there, make some noise. What, me? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yes. Talk to me then. If you've got something to say it.
Touch the bear.
We'll happily wait for you.
Touch the bear up there, lighten up a light.
Whatever you want to say, we're giving you a chance. What's that white thing in between the towers? You seeing it?
Just here.
Yeah.
Is that a stone? What is that?
I just saw something kind of white in between the towers.
Oh, that might be the thing that I saw before Tony came.
Yeah, the one thing that you know, sometimes when we're doing these things, Kenny and I just parked up, and we were parked in a lay-by at the end of the woods, and we know the woods are haunted. Now the woods used to cover the whole countryside here. It's just been cut down for agriculture, but it used to be all forest. And Kenny, and this is long before we weren't even talking ghost hunts. We were talking family and stuff, weren't we?
Yeah.
And Kenny looked in his rear view mirror, and he said, I've just seen a person. And we both swung around,
Yeah.
and there was nobody there. And Kenny was so certain, you actually got out of the car and you went looking for him.
It started shouting, saying, is anybody who's that? But it was like a greyish, I was convinced it was a real person. Greyish outfit, just like that, went to the woods. 100% seen it, but like I say, I think it was a real person, but couldn't see it, they wouldn't have.
If it was a real person, when you shouted, he would have said
You
something
would
though.
have thought so. Is that you?
Might have been him.
Might have been.
What's that? Yeah, look. It's
It's
something
a-
wrapped around it.
It's a tribute.
What's this?
Yeah, somebody's left a tribute. That's nice. I usually leave a coin everywhere I go. And there's lots of flying things here. Yes, my name's Alan. You want to talk to me? You can talk to me if you wish. Is there anyone else there? You don't seem too keen to talk to me. You can if you wish. No, it's in here that I think we might get something as we move inside along the corridor. Anybody here? Is there anybody here? What's your... Oh, it stinks in here. What's your name?
Turn the light out.
Tell me your name. And below the stairs with a death's head moth. They're ugly looking things. Come on, talk to me.
God.
Did you say your heart stopped? Did you say your heart stopped? The hell? What did you do here? Don't know whether you can see. You can see the butterfly hiding as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's another one there. And the insects hanging upside down. Do you see them all?
Perfect place for them.
Absolutely. There's a big spider in there as well. Through the gap. Come on, talk to me. If you've got anything to say, talk to me. Why were you here? Were you hunting here? What were you doing? Come on, talk to me. Oh, that's where it's up to. What was that? I didn't understand what you're saying. You want to talk to me? Tell me what you said. You want to go up and check the bear as well, Tony?
Yeah. Probably time to split the screen.
Already?
And then I'll go up.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
Oh, I'll just put the light on so people can see you on the other one.
Right, everybody, it's time for us to split the screen. We'd love you to join us, become a supporter so we can get even further afield and do even more of these. We'd love you to join us. We've got some more, a lot more traps and a lot more things to try. We hope you're going to join us on the other side. If they want to do that, what do they have to do, Tony?
Yeah, in the video description on Facebook, just there's a link, become a subscriber, and part 2 will be there for you. And same on YouTube, join the channel, and all the part 2s and everything else, all the extras will be there, available for you.
Now, in the next half, we've got the gory story of the person who died here. We've also got a couple of incredible stories about some of the things that just happened on this site that are amazing, absolutely incredible. Cromwell pops up again because he was in this neck of the woods, and just something interesting about him rather than gory. But the person who died here is said to be angry. Now, he's angry if you use his name. We're going to use his name. Join us on the flip side. Let's get up and check that Ted, see how Ted's doing.